Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Be Perfectly Blended. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. And if you're new, thanks so much for clicking on. In today's video, it is a long holiday weekend for us. It is Memorial Day weekend, and we are heading up to the mountains. Thanks so much for coming along with us. I hope you enjoy. Look at this little church off here to the side. I think it's like Stop, Rest, and Pray. Super cute. Look at the roof on this barn, how it dips down. Anyways, here we are at a place called Zeke's to get some hamburgers for lunch. And then we're back on the road. This is such a beautiful drive. Here's a tunnel. Beep, beep. Anyone else, leave a comment down below if your parents used to honk their horn going through the tunnel. Here we are starting up the pass. It's a fairly steep incline for the pass here. Takes about 5 minutes to get up, obviously longer if you're towing. And then once you get up to the top, it's a slight decline for probably about a mile or two. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Be Perfectly Blended. If this is your first time, thanks so much for clicking on. If you've been here before, welcome back. Well, we made it. We are in the mountains. It is absolutely gorgeous. So excited to be here. Thanks so much for coming along with us. And yeah, we're just here on vacation. So I'll just show you a little bit about what we do. Myself and my son, my mom and dad are up here, and my husband and one of my other sons will join us later on this weekend. But yeah, up in the mountains for Memorial Day weekend. So I just thought I'd take you guys along. Of course, wherever we go, there must be basketball. My dad and my son walking. All right, we are just taking an afternoon walk down the street. See if you can hear it. So nice. Hope you guys are having a great holiday weekend. You gotta see what's up in this woods right here. Let me turn you around. Look at that.
Totally don't.
No, he's trying to be serious. He's having too much fun. Now time for a fierce game of cornhole.
Hello, it's your mother.
We do like to joke around and play around with each other a lot. Oh, stop it. Oh, so close. Oh, so close again.
I don't think she was behind the line.
Oh, yeah, the line. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to get you this time. That was all practice.
Are you sure?
So close. That's all right. Here it comes.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
one more.
Are you sure, Mom?
My mom made beef teriyaki with rice for dinner. It's so good. It's like childhood memory. She used to make it for me every now and then when we were younger. Well, dinner was so good. Now it'll be time to get these dishes done. Simple pleasures. Good old-fashioned sprinkler. Later on that evening, here I am out on the patio laughing about something with my dad, but we had a fire in the fire pit. Of course, we did s'mores, but it was just so nice to sit out here and kind of relax and just chit-chat and hang out. They say it follows beauty. That's good. Yep, I took the ones from inside. Leave a comment down below and let me know, how do you do your marshmallows for your s'mores? I like to have mine burnt, and so does my son. But my mom puts hers like just right above the red coals to make it golden brown. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you prefer yours. Or do you even like s'mores? Of course, back to basketball. But I'm just sitting here, just relaxing, watching my son, but just looking around. It's so peaceful up here, so quiet. Well, besides the basketball. Oop. Hey, Grandpa. It's good. Now it's the next morning and we're at this cafe for breakfast. It's so cool because it has all these old pictures from like the logging days when the town was built. But here's our breakfast. I get a breakfast sandwich. So good every single time. And then right next door, they had a farmer's market for the weekend. So that was nice. We went here. I actually ended up buying this toolbox with the little succulents in it. I thought it was super cute. Once we got back to the cabin, my husband and older son actually arrived. Run into a bug. Spider web. Once my husband and son got settled, we went on a walk up kind of behind the cabin. It was super nice. Back it goes. Clearly, I am not wearing the proper footwear for this walk, but that's all right. Here, I'm about to walk by a cutout of Bigfoot. Leave a comment down below and let me know, are you a believer in Bigfoot or not so much? Here we are back at the sprinkler. My husband and I were chuckling about, just how simple it is, how we used to play in the sprinkler when we were younger. And, kids always still love the sprinkler. It's a classic. Doing a good job of not getting wet, though. Here we are later in the afternoon, enjoying a little walk. I got my little non-alcoholic beer. This is a different one that my dad brought up. Anyways, down at the end of the street, this is an old bridge, and it actually fell in the middle, so it's kind of cool. But here we're just walking down a trail that will lead down to the creek. Look at me. We're good. We're on a walk. And look where we end up. It was real nice down here. The water was a little high and it's not quite warm enough for the kids to get in. But it was really nice just hanging out. This is the view of how the bridge fell down. So there was a bridge across there. So pretty. Yeah, so we just came on a walk down here. My little 0-0 beer. My son brought a chair. But yeah, we're just down here on the water. So pretty. I'm going to go back up pretty soon and we're going to start dinner. We're going to have steak fajitas, so that'll be good. Tomorrow we're going to go into town, so of course I'll record that. So I will check back in a little while. Look at the little buggy. So adorable. Here are just a couple of pictures as we took our walk. Kind of hard to tell, but here's a picture of my steak fajita. It was so good. That rice was really good as well. Now it's later on in the evening. I went ahead and lit one of these citronella candles. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the smell of citronella. And now we are going to go ahead and start roasting some marshmallows again, because why not? Here we are the next morning eating breakfast at the same place. I was going to make breakfast, but my mom suggested let's just go out again. So here we are. We also got some fried donuts from this place called Papa Z's. They were so good. And now we are on our way in the car to a farm that we like to stop at. It's really cool here. They have like some play areas outside and then a farm and like a market. Here the kids are going on the tractor or cow pull. And then once we finished up there, we got back on the road and we were heading to the next small town. And as you go, it kind of changes. It's no longer really forestry. It's kind of open like this with a lot of farms and apple trees. It almost seems like a little drier the more you head this direction. My son and I are just taking a quick walk up through the town. Over here is their museum, and it's a park as well, but it has these little log cabins that depict life in settler time out here. Now we're going to go ahead and go over to the antique museum. I needed to get my coffee fix real quick. I absolutely love this town. It has such a nice small town vibe and charm. I really enjoy looking at antique malls, but it's always kind of interesting to me what people deem as antiques or like antiques and classics, or if they're both kind of the same. But anyways, this town actually has two antique malls. So we chose to go to this one today. But like I mentioned, hey, I really love to look around at antique malls. I love things like this. I wish I could have a hutch in my home, but I just don't have the space. But like those pitchers that you pour the water and putting all your things up there. Ooh, hi, furry friends. Now we're in the section that my son was in most of the time. But yeah, we just really enjoyed just walking around and looking at things. Now we're driving through the town called Leavenworth. It is like a tourist attraction. A lot of fun to stop there. They also have this large roller coaster. My kids have actually gone on that. I have not. And now we are driving back through the canyon. It is such a beautiful drive. Here is a candy shop up here. It has all sorts of goodies in it. And now that we're back, I'm making dinner, some baked beans, corn, some grilled onions, and my son and I are out here on the barbecue. It was around this time, as I took the hamburgers in, that I realized I did not get potato salad, but that it was macaroni salad. Here is my plate, and yeah, it was really, really good. Now we are back to the fire. On this evening, we had to hold off for a minute on the s'mores because it became really, really windy. Yeah, you could just see the trees swaying and hear the wind. It was really nice. It wasn't too cold, but we did have to wait a while and the wind died down and we were able to do the s'mores.
Dad, are you going to work tomorrow?
Well,
No, I gotta go home tomorrow.
No.
There won't be as much traffic when you guys come back Tuesday because most people will be back at work. Jules wants to
once we finished with the s'mores, my husband and my youngest went back in and they actually played Wii Sports for a little while, which is nice. And me and my other son just kind of sat out, watched the fire. It is so cold and windy. Well, not really cold, just windy, but beautiful. So pretty. It's the next day, and we are here at Wenatchee State Park. It's also a campground. It is a lot of fun. It is really windy this day, which is also what this park's known for. But we had a lot of fun. The kids just kind of played. We hung out for a little while. In the summertime, when it's not windy, you can kayak. It's really, really nice here. Here we are out to dinner at a place called 59er Diner, which is really cool. It's like totally 1950s themed. It's a lot of fun. Of course, the kids are playing football. But yes, this way we don't have any dishes or any cleanup for tonight, our last night here.
Let me go.
All right. Woo! That was me.
No, that was,
Yeah.
no, that was me. That was me.
No, no.
Person with the Crocs made that.
That was mine. It's our last night playing a little football. Nice job. A little cornhole. And a fire going on.
Yeah.
We are playing cornhole, the sitting edition. All right, here we go. Really?
Dang it doesn't work. Wow. Wow.
Yes. All right. Woo! Feeling hot, hot, hot. That one was mine. I've got to say, this is one of my favorite things, just sitting, especially when it starts to get really dark, kind of dark out at the fire. I absolutely love it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting out here enjoying the peace and quiet. One of my favorite parts of camping as well. So yeah, now it's the next day. We've packed up and we are heading down the pass on our way back home. Thanks so much for coming along with me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one.